Hello everyone, I'm Tyler, and in this video I want to talk about the asteroid that passed near our planet early this morning. It's Monday, January 14th, 2019, and just after 2 a.m. this morning, an asteroid measuring about 460 feet, that's 140 meters, passed near our planet's orbit. For about a month, NASA has been tracking this object as they do many of the 25,000 estimated objects near our planet. If this had impacted, it could have released more than 60 megatons of energy. That's 20% more than the largest nuclear bomb ever detonated, the Tsar Bomba. It's important to remember that a nuclear air detonation wastes most of its energy into the atmosphere, whereas an asteroid impact conveys most of it into the planet with much more devastating regional results, minus the nuclear fallout. It's very fortunate that this didn't happen, but it's likely that NASA knew it wouldn't from the beginning. The asteroid passed about 10% of the distance from the Earth to the Sun, which is very close, but it's still 13 times the distance from the Moon to the Earth, and we've seen asteroids pass between the orbit of the Moon and the Earth. That's likely why this particular one didn't get as much doomsday talk as others have. If you're like me, you've heard plenty of times in the past where people worry that an asteroid will hit, and they think we need to get ready for it. And I think it's good to be prepared for emergencies, but not necessarily to assume they'll happen every single time. That gets a little old. If you're prepared for standard emergencies, you look at this kind of thing and think, if it happens, it happens, and I'll do what I can. This channel, Let's Talk About Prepping, is normally about emergency preparedness and talking about prepping from a rational perspective, not a television doomsday perspective. If this sounds interesting to you, and if you're not already one of my subscribers, but you clicked on this channel for news about the asteroid, I would strongly suggest that you stick around and check out some of my other videos and some of the other channels I suggest, because prepping isn't just for wackadoodles. It's for very rational people who want to be prepared for power outages, economic crises, or things like nuclear war and asteroid impacts. I try to talk about these things in a rational way that anybody can appreciate, and I do sometimes talk about the more extreme events like the asteroid impacts, especially when there's a news event and a good reason to talk about them. I think I had heard about this asteroid a while back, but like I said before, I sort of discounted it because I am prepared for a lot of basic emergencies and there's not much extra you can do if an asteroid hits nearby. But I didn't spend a lot of time thinking about it, and when it passed this morning, it did catch me a little bit by surprise. I'm very glad that it didn't hit our planet and we all get to go about our daily lives. But it really brings to mind, both to me as an established prepper and hopefully to you as someone who hasn't thought about emergency preparedness, that we need to do some things so that we won't be completely up a creek without a paddle if something bad happens around us. I hope this has got you thinking, and I hope you'll stick around with Let's Talk About Prepping for future videos. Congratulations everyone on not getting hit by an asteroid, and stay safe out there.